Okay, so what if I told you that the newest face at one of the world's most important political summits, well, it wasn't even human? Today, we're going to dig into a truly groundbreaking moment where artificial intelligence is stepping right onto the global stage. Yep, you heard that right. We're not talking about a new prime minister or a president here. We're talking about an AI assistant, literally rubbing virtual shoulders with some of the most powerful people on the entire planet. So let's get into it. And look, this isn't just some simple chatbot, okay? This is Xiao He. And when it was asked to describe itself, this is the exact response it gave. Just listen to those words: advanced emotional recognition, adaptive learning. I mean, that tells you everything, right? Its whole purpose isn't just to translate a few languages, it's literally designed to understand nuance, to learn as it goes, and to process huge amounts of data in a split second.
All right, so let's get properly introduced to the AI that, suddenly found itself right at the center of the world stage.
Now, just to be super clear, Xiao He isn't some general purpose AI you'd find anywhere. Nope, it's a cutting-edge humanoid assistant built for one very specific, super high-stakes event, the 2025 SCO Summit in Tianjin. You can kind of think of it like the ultimate specialist's tool, custom built from scratch for this one big job on the global stage. And wow, its resume is seriously impressive. I mean, forget just multilingual support for a second. Look at the other stuff. Emotional recognition paired with protocol-compliant interaction. That combination right there, that's the secret sauce. Because in the world of diplomacy, knowing how you say something and how you're supposed to act, well, that's absolutely everything.
Okay, so we get it. It's smart. But what was it actually doing there? What was its mission at the summit? Let's break it down.
So its mission really comes down to these three main jobs. It's a support system, plain and simple. It's there to help journalists and delegates find their way around, give instant translations, and process information in real time. Basically, its whole job was to make this huge, incredibly complex international event run just a little bit smoother for everyone.
But here's the cool part. Its role went way beyond just cold hard logistics. Xiao He was also programmed to be a kind of cultural guide, sharing little details about local heritage, like Tianjin's famous woodblock prints. It's such a fascinating touch, blending this futuristic tech with really deep tradition.
Now, to really get why this is such a big deal, we have to understand the stage it was on. I mean, this was no tech conference. This was a full-blown meeting of global superpowers. So the event itself was the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit, or SCO for short. It was founded way back in 2001, and since then it's grown into one of the biggest regional organizations on the planet. It's a major, major player in global politics. And listen, this wasn't just your average summit. We're talking more than 20 nations attending. It was the largest SCO gathering ever. So for an AI assistant to make its debut here, can you imagine the scale, the pressure? It was just enormous. I mean, just take a look at the guest list. You've got the leaders of China, Russia, India, plus heads of state from Pakistan, Iran, and a whole lot more. These are the heavy hitters, the people who are actively shaping what happens in our world. And then, right in the middle of all that geopolitical gravity, there's Xiao He, the one single non-human participant in the room. It's just wild when you think about it, isn't it? The contrast is amazing. So what's the big takeaway here? What does all this mean? Because this is way more than just a cool gimmick. This is a real glimpse into the future of how technology and diplomacy might start to mix. And this slide, this really gets to the core of it all. Think about it. Traditional diplomacy has always been an art form, right? It's built on human relationships, subtle little nuances, and those all-important back-channel talks. But the future that AI is proposing, well, that's more of a science. It's driven by pure data, incredible precision, and real-time info on a scale no human could ever match. So the big question becomes, can the science of diplomacy ever truly replace the art? And it's fascinating because when you look at how Xiao He was programmed, it's almost like it was designed to solve all the classic problems of human diplomacy. Just think about it for a sec. Cultural neutrality, so you avoid bias. Factual precision, so there's no miscommunication. And continuous performance optimization, so it never gets tired. The goal is just pure, efficient, and accurate support, completely free from human error. Which brings us to the final and maybe the most critical question of all. Look, Xiao He is an assistant today, sure, but let's be real, this was a test run. And it really forces us to think about what's next. What happens when these assistants become the advisors?
Or what if they become the diplomats themselves? What does a world actually guided by AI diplomacy even look like? Now that is something to think about.